Right, welcome back. Last time, we didn't do that much. The main occurrence was, well, the fact that legalism has begun to spread to me. Okay, it's just Melindy. Yeah. I'm going to have to go up against Mombasa at some point. I just need to remember not to accept the royal marriage when that happens. Anyway, legalism has begun to spread through trade to some of my provinces, specifically the ones with trade centers and, important, uh, at most 50% power, well, clan power. Clans power, the power of the clans is slowly reducing, but it's not as fast as I would like it to. And it will take time to spread. Yeah. It will cost me some money. Huh, apparently. Yeah, I only have 9 provinces. Quite interesting. And provinces without any amount cost, well, any amount of with 100% economy also cost 1 ducat. Interesting. Well, let's just hope the capital is important because my dev after local autonomy is 8.68 and the dev of my capital after autonomy is 5.5. Theoretically I could do it once Matuara has it, but or Mafia. Those are the other two that aren't at 100% autonomy. It's great, isn't it? But I doubt they're going to get it first. $14.19, $14.15, $14.20, $1400, $14.13. Although I would also presume that once it arrives, it can start to spread. Yeah, friendly neighboring or coastal province has embraced legalism. Once it gets to that point, it will start spreading a lot faster. Now that it no longer needs to spread via that way. Well, maybe not a lot faster, but a decent amount faster. About 50% faster. That's not much, but it will cut down time by a third. I probably should do this in preparation for the war. Because the Sultan of Mombasa is 57. It's very likely that he'll die some point soon. Problem is, I can't do anything. I can't do the Empower Historical Divisions. That's the most important one. I don't care. Well, actually, yes. Problem is, I can't do that. I don't have enough. I have too much autonomy. This, not enough state reach. Bureaucratic influence should be increasing enough for that. Not enough state reach. Not enough state reach. Definitely not enough state reach. Reform the farm. Reform the farm. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's pretty important. That was heavily damaged stability. Mandating testing would reduce costs. Corruption, increase costs. Yeah, let's wait on testing. I'm gonna wait for some time. Once I get enough stability points, which I should in some time. I do believe the stability increase. Okay. About 35 months. About 3 years. I should be capable of having enough. I should have enough stability points to be able to do this. Huh. The Metropolitans have lost a renowned figurehead, a respected figure within their faction. Their death has damaged the power of the Metropolitans, leaving them without a network of contacts and figures. I am not exploiting this weakness, because that is going to be very damaging to stability, and I don't need the burghers to drop too much in influence. Now, if it were the clans, or the aristocrats, I would be a bit more willing to do that. But this is not the case. So no. Might be enough to actually do some minor reforms. Specifically, what was it? The testing. In order to really know, let's see here. Mandate testing of new officials. There it is. It actually won't affect stability, it would just make it so I get a lot of corruption for a while, but once it comes in, the amount of corruption should reduce dramatically. In fact, it already is reducing a lot. Let's do this now. The earlier I do it, the better the effects. It will raise administration costs, but the reducing amount of corruption should help. Oh boy, it's making things really bad in a lot of places. It's currently the only thing I can do, and I'm sure bureaucratic influence will reduce. So, mandate testing of new officials. Right, first bureaucratic reform through. Actual tests have been implemented for new bureaucrats. While for the moment there is no standard, I'm sure over time one will appear, even if a bit ad hoc. Of course, later on, if I were to really put that under control, I would have to do further reforms in that area, but for right now, I don't think it's necessary. Or even feasible. I guess some terrain glitchiness is... Yeah, terrain glitchiness is happening. I can see some Siberian provinces. Terrible farming, I figured. I can actually see Novgorod. Definitely not supposed to. This, though, is probably fine, if ugly looking. Fez, why don't you die already? Straight or Gibraltar? Yeah, that's the same node, just different countries. Because I can at least see the rest of the Maghreb. Now. I doubt I'm capable of... There we go. Grabbing all of their territory anyway. I don't think I need Melindy's help. Alright. Out to sea with you, you'll blockade. Light looting, don't need to do too much. After all, conquest, this is conquest. And that is best done with light looting in order to minimize economic damage and maximize taxation. Yeah, that tiny amount is not going to be enough. Wooded Hills. On the other hand, I've got a 5,500 general, so this is perfect for fighting. Time to smash them to pieces. I wasn't expecting it to be that easy, but okay, I'll take it. Siege down the province. Start taking down Mombasa. Alright, let's let the taxes come in. Give it a moment. It'll be here. There we go. I just hope my money has improved. I mean, with lowering autonomies due to better taxation, well, this will result in easier taxation. Although, tribal tribute. Yeah. Tribal tribute is really something that's damaging. Stability points. Well. 0.13% increase per month. Wow, that's bad. National income has reduced. It's a lot of it gone from tax farming and corruption. Ouch. Property maintenance isn't, at the very least it seems like property income is first spent on maintenance and then lost to corruption, which is good. Wages for bureaucrats are increasing. Manpower costs are starting to increase. Infrastructure costs are still really high, but they have reduced at least. What's bad is that my income seems to have decreased dramatically. That's not good. Well, it turns out after I broke the alliance with Mombasa, they went ahead and removed the royal marriage for some reason. Makes me wonder. Oh, it just costs prestige instead of destabilizing, unless there's an effect in stat points that I can't see. That's probably why they did that. It's easier to break royal marriages. Okay. So yeah, now that I'm at war with him, with the hopes of conquering these 3 provinces, I might also grab this, but I don't think that's likely, because of how far away it is. Eventually, I do have plans to take over the entirety of the Swahili coast. Right now, though, I'm not interested in that. Especially since I need lowering autonomy in order for anything effective to occur. Honestly, I started to think I should just probably take Pembe, Kisiwani, and Zanzibar off the... turn off ends of that. I'll actually go ahead and do that. Select individually. I'm just going to take them off maintenance while they're at 100% autonomy. There we go, that should really help with that. I know exactly what that policy is, I don't want it. Yeah, legalism has managed to spread to Zanzibar. As a result, it's now spreading to the other provinces at a slightly increased rate. Basically, 50% increase. Because the center of trade one is plus 0.2 and the neighboring provinces plus 0.1. At least in the provinces with trade centers. The ones without them, less so. And once legalism hits peak, I think it starts lowering the power of the clans inside that province. Though I'm not sure. The irrigation's at level 7. How is it at rank 7? Maybe that's why it's so expensive. Bathing's at level 6, garrisons are at level 6, amenities at rank 4. They need to move my capital here. Though probably not. Higher education at the very least seems to be fully employing. Yeah, let me look at this real quickly. Yeah, the literati have more room. Well, there's more demand for literati again, as well as urban pops. Demand for labor has increased. Although the fact that urban wage is higher than literary wage probably says something. Oh well. Right. I should be able to get legalism relatively soon. My budget's doing extremely poorly at the moment, but with time it should improve again. And once I get to legalism, I should be able to tech up at least once or twice. Let's see here. Base cost is 400, so the increase from legalism is an extra 1600 points. Based on the fact that tech cost is about 20,000, I only need about 500 points. So I should be able to tech up once in admin tech and twice in diplo and no tech. Alright. I've also done one minor reform. Right here. Informal tests. It does raise the cost of wages for administration, but it does lower corruption. It did raise corruption passing it though. However, corruption is rapidly reducing again, which is great. I need that to be lower. Anyway, to close off, let me just clear the selected provinces. And I'll save the game, and I will see you again next time. Until then, bye.